Brian?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How have you felt this camp?
Good. Yeah, it's the best I've ever hit it, so just expect to do that on game day. Yeah.
Was there something different that you did in the off season to get you ready?
Yeah, I spent a ton of time working on like the mental side of the game. That's something I definitely feel like I neglected before. So, yeah, I've been able to, use some of the connections that I have and some of the resources here and develop a really strong routine with that. So, it's really just helped with my consistency because obviously that's the part of my game that I can improve on. So, yeah.
What was the catalyst there?
What's that?
What was the catalyst there of knowing that was something you needed to focus on?
Just some stuff off the field I was dealing with last year I really had to take care of, so was able to work through a lot of that with the help of Dr. Mark. He's over with Lincoln Sports Psych, I think, or something like that. And then obviously we got Dr. Stout here now, and so yeah, really just like dove headfirst into that at the start of this off season, and then really have kind of turned more into the game of punting as the summer's gone on. And the season's getting closer, so yeah, I feel really good.
Do you feel a difference in through all the mental training, that sort of thing? Can you
Yeah, just having a consistent pre-punt process every time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I fully expect that I'm gonna go out there this fall and help my team win every time I go out there, which isn't something that I necessarily did every time last season. So I'm just trying to do the best that I can for my team because there's 10 other guys on the field that are counting on me to do my job. So I'm gonna put my best foot forward and see what happens.
What is your pre-punt process? Is it different from last year?
Yeah, so last year I honestly didn't really have one, but this year I'm running out there and just making sure I'm clearing my mind, taking a deep breath, and then focusing on just seeing the ball. It's a little bit of a phrase that I repeat to myself just so I'm not pulling my eyes off my punt, feeling the rush coming and stuff like that. So it's been something I've really been working hard on this summer, and I think it's been working well so far, but yeah, all that matters is game day. So.
What's the operation been like with Camden?
It's been great. No one on our team works harder than him. He was on the elite list all summer long for a reason, and I've been really fortunate to have elite long snappers all 4 of my years that I've punted, and so yeah, there's not a drop off from Marco at all, and yeah, I really like Camden. We've got a close relationship, and yeah, he's just the hardest worker, so I got a ton of respect for him.
How many different long snappers have you had now? 4?
Yeah, so I had OD at Montana. He was a first-team All-American. He was a stud. Yeah, absolute stud. Brady Weiss, my first year here, he went to the Texans for minicamp. Marco last year, obviously one of the top in the country, went to the Chargers for minicamp, and then Kentucky, who's got 2 years left, but I fully expect he'll be up there too. So,
is there does it look the same coming out of any long snapper? Do you see differences, how it comes off the hand? And
some guys like Brady was definitely more of a velocity guy. Marco was super tight spiral with location a little more. So you can tell certain snappers like Aiden, who's our backup right now, he snaps with a ton of velocity. And Kentucky's more of a precision snapper. So, but it's just, they're all pretty similar because they're right-handed. The only difference would be if you had a left-handed snapper, the ball would be coming the other way, but it's not a huge difference. So.
Have you ever had a left-handed snapper?
No, not yet. So we'll see if someday maybe. Yeah. So.
Who is one of the guys that has really stood out to you in special teams just as a whole?
Special teams as a whole. Yeah. I really actually appreciate Elijah Judy, what he's been doing in the Shield. He brings a ton of effort, and those guys really care. Him, Luke Lindenmeyer, Nate Borkacher, those guys are really a key part of our punt operation, and you can just tell that it's really important to everyone. Isaac and John and Kentucky, and Tavion Thompson, he's another guy. He really flashed yesterday just with his effort. He's a guy that comes in and just puts his best foot forward every time, and that's something that really has stood out because as camp goes on and on, it gets really hard to come out and give full effort, especially on special teams reps where some guys can think maybe they can take a play off. So that really means a ton to me. And so, yeah, I would say Tavion, Elijah. I mean, there's tons of guys that are just stepping up and understanding that, special teams is huge. And so, yeah, I really expect that we'll be much improved in that area.
You said that you're kicking the ball the best you have.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like for you? Is it distance? Is it direction? Both?
Definitely more like the distance and hang time. Just working in the weight room a lot more this year. I think, I've been hitting punts that have gone a lot farther and higher than I ever have. So, yeah, all that matters is game day. So I'm going to go out there and just do my best and try to help the team win. So, awesome. That's all. Thank you guys so much.